Would Baker Mayfield pucker up for garbage? AP photo/Craig Russell, Baker Mayfield may be preparing for a college football playoff semi-final showdown between his Oklahoma Sooners and the Georgia Bulldogs, but he showed Thursday that he still has some time for social media, particularly when the Heisman Trophy he won earlier this month gets dissed by a well-known football analyst and former NFL player as a garbage award. That analyst was Mark Schlereth of Fox Sports, who spent some time Thursday making the case on Twitter that Mayfield's passing statistics, including a 71.0 completion percentage for 4,340 yards, 41 touchdowns and just 5 interceptions in 13 games, were somewhat deceptive. Schlereth posted a chart of all of Mayfield's throws to back up his claim that the quarterback benefited from a ton of bubble screens that his receivers took for major yardage. In the midst of a feisty back and forth with online critics, Schlereth was slammed by a Twitter user with a photo of the Sooners in his profile as another lazy reporter that talks about a kid, who by the way just won the Heisman Trophy, and doesn't have the B to admit he's wrong. The three-time Super Bowl winner replied, "The Heisman? Please, that's a garbage award. Who was the last Heisman QB to be worth a poop emoji in the NFL? Get lost, you fanboy." A little over an hour after that exchange, Mayfield jumped into Schlereth's replies. "You got it, big fella." He tweeted at the former offensive lineman for the Broncos and Redskins, "At least tag me in all your stuff." "You got it, my man," Schlereth responded, albeit without actually tagging Mayfield, or using commas. "Nothing against you, I just don't like the award because it doesn't include all players. It's really an award for QBs and LBs, and I think it should be for the best football player, not the best player that touches the ball the most." Another Twitter user then called Schlereth out for ripping Mayfield before having the nerve to call him your man. Schlereth replied, "Did no such thing," adding that he'd said on TV he has a hard time taking completion percentage seriously because of the amount of bubble screens and quick slants that are such a part of the college game. To an accusation of being jealous of Mayfield, Schlereth replied, "Not jealous at all, and I am happy for the kid. Great story. I just think college football does a poor job of getting players ready for the next level." However, Schlereth had previously done his part to rile up Oklahoma fans by saying sarcastically in a tweet that playing in the Big 12 is identical to playing in the NFL. He added, "I mean, look at all those Big 12 QBs tearing it up in the NFL." I stand corrected. Mayfield is already an elite NFL QB. While Mayfield is widely projected to be a first-round pick in April's draft, his relative lack of height, penchant for improvisational play and cocky demeanor have drawn potentially worrisome comparisons to another Heisman winner, Johnny Manziel. Others, though, see a mobile, strong-armed passer for whom size won't be an issue, along the lines of Russell Wilson. Schlereth made it clear that he wasn't impressed with one Twitter user's nominations for Heisman-winning quarterbacks who have played well in the NFL: Cam Newton, Jameis Winston and another Oklahoma product, Sam Bradford. Indeed, that user's list only served to highlight the fact that college football's most prestigious award has been a poor predictor of professional success. Not that that's the point of the honor. In the past 55 years, 30 quarterbacks have won the Heisman, and while some, such as Carson Palmer, Jim Plunkett, and Roger Staubach, have had good to great NFL careers, the vast majority have not. That lengthy list includes, over the past 30 years, the likes of Andre Ware, Ty Detmer, Gino Toretta, Danny Williford, Chris White, Jason White, and Tim Tebow. In more recent cases, Newton is a star who was the NFL's MVP for a 2015 season in which he took his team to the Super Bowl, but the jury is still out on Winston and Marcus Mariota. Elsewhere, the early results have been anything but promising for Manziel, while injuries have largely derailed what could have been promising careers for Bradford and Robert Griffin III. Of course, Mayfield and Louisville's Lamar Jackson have yet to show what they might be able to do in the pros. There's another former Heisman winner, Matt Leinart, who didn't quite have what it takes to succeed in the NFL, so he became a colleague of Schlereth's at Fox Sports. Leinart replied to Mayfield's tweet Wednesday with, "Heisman a garbage award." Read more from the Post. Giants find their new general manager in former Panthers GM Dave Gettleman when greatness becomes routine. The powerful Patriots show no signs of slowing down. Indiana legislator pushes bill requiring Colts to refund money to fans offended by national anthem protests. Niners quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo isn't just winning, he's